Super Tuesday. Mrs. Trump, nice to see you.
Nice to see you, Greta.
Okay, last night, Super Tuesday, big night. Where did you watch the returns?
I was here in New York with the son Baron, and we both watched it.
And did you talk to your husband?
Yes, before and after, of course, yes.
And what did he say?
A big win. He was very excited.
Is it fun for you to, I mean, it must be exciting for you.
It's very exciting, yes, and it's very different. The life kind of changed a little bit. I like to keep it as normal as possible, but still it changed, and he's on the road a lot. We don't see him as much, and I travel with him when I can.
And how much time do you spend here, and how much time do you spend in Florida or wherever you go?
We travel a lot, so we go back and forth, and sometimes I go with him on the campaign trail. I went to Iowa and New Hampshire, and I go for the debates. I'm going tomorrow to the debate. So it's kind of busy schedule, but I'm handling. It's like everything, it's balanced.
Do you like it?
I do like it. It's
Why?
exciting. It's something new. I never been in Iowa before. We went to church. It was beautiful. It was very different that in the church that we go all the time. So it was something really special. You know, you see different kind of country, and New Hampshire was completely different, and it's a great experience. It's something different in life.
Do you give wife advice to the candidate?
To my husband?
Yeah, to tell me.
Yes, of course.
Like what?
We talk a lot. I see everything what's going on in his campaign, other campaigns, and I follow from A to Z everything. So I always tell him what I think, what is good, what is not good. I give him my opinions. I'm not a yes person. I'm yes or no, but I'm not easily yes person.
What does that mean?
It's not everything that if I don't agree with something, I will tell him. I would not say, oh, maybe he should not hear it. I'm telling him.
Is it hard for you when other candidates say mean things about your husband?
I have a thick skin. I know it will be out there, and I experience about me. A lot of lies are written. A lot of people are talking that they don't know me, and they talking as they know me, and maybe they met me 5 minutes in their life, and suddenly they know me, and only I have my story. I know the truth, and I have a thick skin, and I know this will be part of the campaign.
But you've always been in the public eye, even before you met Donald Trump.
Yes.
You had your own career. You've been in the public eye for a long time.
Correct, and that's why I know what will come with the territory, with when he decided that he will run, and we went into it. I know that will be the case, that people will write untrue stuff and not even checking the facts. So I have a thick skin. I'm strong. I'm standing on my 2 feet, very strong, and it doesn't bother me. It's just out there that people, maybe they will believe it's true, and it's not.
Have you given sort of thought that, there's a high probability that you could be the First Lady of the United States?
Well, he's winning a lot. I'm taking day by day. We will see what will happen. But you know, you never know what will happen. So it's an exciting time.
What do you think the job is of First Lady? Have you thought about that? I mean, each First Lady sort of defined it differently, and I don't know that you will be First Lady, but have you thought about it at all?
When the time comes, I have an ideas, but I will put them to life if the time comes.
In terms of the campaign, it's what is it, 24/7 for Donald?
It is 24/7. Yeah, he's on the road all the time. He's traveling. He has sometimes like 2 or 3 speeches a day, and he's connecting with American people.
Do you think he likes campaigning?
Yes, he does.
Why? What's so fun about it?
He doesn't sleep much. He's very excited about. He knows what he can do for America. He knows what America could be. And he's an amazing negotiator, leader, communicator. He's the only one that could bring America to the next level.
Why do you think that? I mean, he said last night, for instance, that he's a uniter, that he can unify the party. Can he do that?
I think he can.
Why?
If the people support him from the party, he will have even easier time, so they're not fighting him all the time, and he can do that because he understands how everything works, and he's a great deal maker, and he's a great negotiator, have a great heart. He wants to take care of America and American people and keep it safe.
Why do you think he wants that? I mean, he's got, look at this beautiful place, he's got a great business, he's got a wonderful marriage, he's got wonderful children. I mean, why would he want to be president?
As I see, I would say for us, for him, for me, for my son, it's a selfless act to do that, because he could easily just say, look, I will be fine, my family will be fine, I don't care about America, I will be fine, let me just enjoy life and go and travel and take care of my business. But he's not that way. He sees what potential America has, and he wants to help. He wants to take that, his mind, he wants to take it and put it for American people.
I read someplace that you told him that he should go a little bit lighter on Jeb Bush. Is that right, when Jeb Bush was in the campaign?
Yes, we discussed that, and also for some language when he was using it. I guess he was listening. So.
I guess you're not a yes person then, as you said?
No, I'm not.
And so you tell him those things?
I do, all the time. When I don't agree with something, I tell him.
And he says what?
He said, you know, sometimes he listens, sometimes he doesn't. He will make his own choices. He's big enough, he's an adult, he knows what are consequences, but he sometimes takes it in, and he says, and he's listening.
Will Melania Trump be the next First Lady? A little bit later, Melania Trump and I sit down to talk a little bit more about her. You've been a very successful model on your own. You've been on all these magazine covers, and you've had your own business. What's sort of your long-term plan?
We will see now. Everything is in the air for now, but when the time comes, another way, we will see. We will see. We're just enjoying life. I want to live meaningful life. I want to spend time with family and my husband, and with my child, and just enjoy. I experience a great success in my business, so it's not that I'm eager to do another business. I may in the future. I never say never, and because it's very productive, and it's very your ideas coming to life, and I have many ideas. So maybe I will continue when my life calms down a little bit, and when it gets a little bit less hectic and less busy.
Would you be a good First Lady, do you think?
Yes, of course.
Why?
I'm perfectionist. I like to do things perfect, and I like to put myself 100% into it in what I do. So if the American people would select my husband to be a president, I would support him, and I would support United States. I would support people. I will help them. I will work with women and children. They are our future. We need to take care of them. We need to guide them. We need to be the guidance to them. They need us. Children need us. And also I'm involved in many, many charities already. So I will pick one or two that are dear to my heart and work on them 100%.
I know you do a lot of charities. Is there one that sort of stands out that where your heart really is with the charities?
Make-A-Wish Foundation, Boys Club of New York, American Red Cross. It's a fantastic organization, helps all around the world, and also first here in the States.
That Make-A-Wish is pretty amazing.
Make-A-Wish is fantastic.
Tough on those children.
Very tough.
They deal with so much.
Yes.
Have you ever been in the White House?
I never been there.
Never been there?
No.
Your husband's restoring that hotel that you and I actually, we spoke before at that hotel.
Yes. Beautiful place, and he's doing a fantastic job, under budget. It will open soon. He's doing really, that kind of mind he wants to put in America. He wants to build America stronger and better than it ever was.
Is the media fair to your husband?
Not always. Not always.
In what way?
They're not fair to me too.
In what way? In what way?
They saying stuff that they're not true. They don't say the truth. They write stuff that they don't want to give him a credit. They don't want to say how how smart he is, what he will do, what he can accomplish. They don't want to give him a credit.
Why? Why do you think that?
Because maybe because he's outsider. He's not part of Washington. He speaks his mind. He doesn't sweep under the rug. He says as he thinks and what needs to be said. Because he's not the politician. He's not into just talking. He's a doer. He gets the thing done. Do
you get a knot in your stomach at the debates with Donald up on the stage?
No, I don't.
You don't at all?
No,
you don't get nervous for your husband?
No, I don't.
How can you not?
I know that he will handle himself. I know him. I know that he will be tough and smart. And, you know, he's quick on his feet. He's in his mind, he's very quick.
And there isn't 1 ounce of nerves for you?
No, I just think, you know, do well, be who you are.
Is this what you expected?
When he announced in June, I told him that he needs to announce it. If he will just look at him and look at his polls before announcement, people were saying he will not be the right one, and the polls were not the way they are now. He will not go anywhere. He needs to announce, and people will see he's serious and what he wants to do for the country. And I said, once you announce, you will see, you will go like a rocket. It will be unbelievable. And because I know I experienced that with him when we were traveling and he was doing business. And that's what happened. Did I expect we'll go for that long, for all 8 months? Number one. Never thought about it. Never thought about it. And it's very exciting and amazing what's going on. As he said, it's a movement. It's amazing. On the rallies where he goes, when he talks, the people, the energy, he brought back the enthusiasm for the country and to do good and to have a dream and to dream big, and that everything is possible.
What's the one word you think that describes him?
Amazing heart, amazing mind. Leader. That's what I say, leader.
And there's much more with my interview with Melania Trump, including a tour of their penthouse and how Melania and Donald first met. Now, he did something she didn't like then. That's all coming up. And Donald Trump dominating Super Tuesday, Trump winning big in 7 states. Senator Ted Cruz grabbing wins in 3 states, and Senator Marco Rubio finally getting a win on Super Tuesday. Governor John Kasich conducted an interview with Melania Trump. Melania went from a small Slovenian town to a world-famous model to marrying a billionaire and now politician Donald Trump. Melania spoke to me from Trump Tower. Okay, where did you meet him?
We met in New York, 1996 in September. We met at the fashion party. It was a big fashion party that my friend organized, Fashion Week, and he invited me. That's how we met with Donald.
Did you like him immediately or not?
I like him. He had a great charm, but he arrived with the date.
Oh.
So, and he was very charming and a great mind and great energy. We had connection from the beginning.
And when was the next time you saw him?
We saw each other, I think, around a week, because I had obligations, work obligations. I traveled to Caribbean for a photo shoot. So when I came back, I called him and we got together.
So you called him?
Yes.
He didn't call you?
Well, first when we met, I didn't give him my number. He was with the date. So I told him, give me your number and I will call you. I wanted to see what kind of number he would give me. Business, home. If he would give me a business number, I'm not a girl doing business with him. Why he would give me a business number? So he gave me all of them. And when I came back, I said, give me your number, I promise I will call you. And I came back after the photo shoot and I called him.
And so then you went out on a date?
We went on the date and we had a great time.
Where'd you go?
We went to Mumbai. It was a place in New York, downtown, and it was a fun place, and we stayed for quite a long time, and had a great chemistry.
Did you think, well, maybe there's a possibility with this guy? You know, I might want to marry him later, or was that way too soon?
Way too soon. You need to know somebody, you need to spend time with the person, and you don't know yet. It's in such a quick time. You cannot know, oh, I'm marrying a person or not, especially the known person as he was. It's very different when you're dating celebrity or if you're dating somebody unknown.
Well, so it was several years later before you got married.
Yes.
How many years?
We were together before we got married, it was 7 years we know each other.
Do you have a nickname for him?
No.
No nicknames?
No.
Does he have one for you?
No. We don't have nicknames.
So he asked you to marry you. Where were you when he asked you to marry you?
It was a special night. It was a gala in New York. We were both dressed, and he asked me to marry me.
No hesitation?
No, but I knew a little bit that, you know, he might propose sooner or later. So, and it was, you know, of course, no hesitation. We were together for so long. We know each other. We are very compatible. We like the same things. We are very independent. We gave each other space as well. So he does what he wants to do and he loves to do, and I do what I love to do. That was my decision not to go on the campaign, because I said I want to be a parent to my child, and he completely agreed with that. And I said I will be there when I can be there and support him 100% every day, all the time.
You got married down in Florida?
Yes, in Palm Beach, in the church.
And Hillary Clinton, Secretary of State, former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, and the President was there.
Yes, they were there.
What are your thoughts about that?
Well, now it's different time. That was in 2005. Was different time. We were private citizens. He was not running for the office, as he said. He was friends and got along with many people. So I don't see anything wrong with that.
Have you ever socialized with them besides the wedding with the Clintons?
No, no.
Any thoughts about if Secretary Clinton is his opponent?
Well, now we will see where it's getting into, so we will see. I know my husband is strong, tough, great leader, and he will do what that country needs.
So you know, it's going to get probably pretty rugged, I imagine, between the two of them, if they're both the candidates.
Yes, we will see.
And that's okay with you?
That's okay with me. It's nothing personal, it's all business.
And ever wondered what a billionaire's penthouse looks like? Well, wonder no more. Melania Trump takes you on a tour. That's next. Plus her husband, Trump penthouse in Trump Tower on Fifth Avenue. Before he decided he's going to run for president, what was your day like? I mean, what time did Donald get home from work?
Normally he goes in the office in the morning, wake up very early, goes to the office, and he's back by 7 o'clock. So we try to have a dinner together.
He doesn't drink, right?
Doesn't drink.
And your son is how old?
He will be 10 soon.
Who's the disciplinarian, you or Donald?
I am. I'm raising my child. I'm here with him all the time. I'm raising him. I'm teaching him values and morals and preparing him for adult life, because one day he will have wings, as we say, and he will fly on his own, and I just want to raise him the right way. I don't want nanny raising him, so he needs a parent at home.
And here's some pictures, actually.
Yes, yes, he was 3 weeks old, and and then here it was like almost a year, and we have a few pictures.
Are you tough?
Yes, I'm tough.
You're a tough parent?
I'm fair. I'm fair. I let him be who he is. He's my child, but I don't want to change him. He is who he is, and I try to give him traditions and values and morals into his life, but I don't try to change him. I like that he has his own yes and his own no.
There's a perception by some that Donald's got a rough reputation with women. That he's got rough language with women. I don't know how else to say it. What do you want to say to that?
I say he treats equally everybody. you're a woman, you're a man. He treats everybody equally, and he will tell you what it's on his heart. So, and he will tell you what he thinks. He doesn't hold back, and he's real. He's a real person.
Is he funny?
He's funny. Has a great sense of humor. He likes to have a good time, and he loves to get together with family and friends.
What annoys him? What does he get mad about? What doesn't he like?
Stupidity.
Really? Like
yes,
what?
And I do too. Just if something is not done the right way, and especially if you tell somebody and they don't do it, and he likes to be the right things done, and he just doesn't like it. He doesn't like somebody who is not competent to do it.
Who's more likely to apologize first in a fight, you or Donald?
We don't have fights.
You've never had a fight?
No.
Never have an argument?
We don't have fights.
I know, but you don't disagree on things?
We disagree, but that's okay. That's very good in the relationship. I'm my own, with my own brains, he's with his own brains. So.
But it never gets heated?
No.
You've never had an argument?
No. I tell him my way, and he accepts that, and I tell him, what I think, and he's the same. He thinks what he thinks.
Well, the rest of us argue a little bit, I got to tell you. At least I think, maybe not.
No.
So these are great pictures. This is your son?
This is Baron, and this was for the Halloween a few years ago. This is on my wedding night and at home, and Baron and Donald going for baseball. So some
and
fun.
This
is Donald's dad, Fred.
Is that Donald with him?
Yes, that's Donald when he graduated. So, and his mother is right here.
And of course, there he is on the cover of the magazine.
Yeah, these are my parents, my mom and dad.
Are your parents still living?
Yes,
and
they're here.
They're
here a lot. Yes. They love to spend time with my son, and he loves them, and now it's a perfect age too. They are really close together.
And of course it helps with all the traveling too.
Yes, of course.
Just a note to all of you at home, the spouses of many of the candidates have appeared right here on the record, and we've requested interviews with all of them since this race got started. There's also much more of my interview with Melania Trump. That's coming soon right here on the Fox News Channel. And as